There's no forest here. There's just a bunch of trees. Howdy folks, Grok the Duck Farmer here, and I'm playing a little Engineers Forest 3, hanging out here at the balcony. Got my little jetpack on, and I give up. I am done hunting for the stupid nether quartz chickens and soul sand chickens that spawn only in the nether. And I can't find them. I can't find them anywhere. Now, I have heard from two people saying that they found them in nether fortresses. One said he AFK'd there for many hours and then stumbled across the nether quartz chickens. Nobody has said anything about finding soul sand chickens. And I'm done. I went and I did a search and I found out that it's an issue with NetherX is the mod. And it is a known issue. There's an actual issue logged for it saying that non-NetherX issue stuff doesn't spawn in the nether. And it's a problem. And chickens are called out specifically in there. So at that point, after having AFK'd a whole bunch, after having done a whole bunch of mob farms in there and getting nothing, I said, fine. I'm going to force me some nether chickens, and here's how I did it. First, number one, you back up your single-player world. Obviously, Minecraft's off, but you know. Two, underneath the mods folder, you find that NetherX jar, and you rename it to something else. You know, .old, .back, whatever. I don't care. Then underneath the saves folder, underneath the Engineers Forest, the whatever world you've created, there's a list of all the dimension folders. And the nether is dimension -1. So find that folder and rename it to something else. I renamed it to dimension -10 because there was no -10, so that was fine. No conflicts. At which point I started up Minecraft and I went to the nether. And I hunted around, and it took like no time at all. And I didn't make any change to the configs. No change. And the screenshot here shows a whole bunch of quartz chickens in white, and then the soul sand ones are kind of soul sand color, and they're blending in. And so those are harder to spot. But I found a whole bunch, and so I used my chicken stick to turn them into eggs. I got 6 of each, and boom, done. At which point I recalled back to my base. So, step 6, I think we're up to, stop Minecraft. Go find underneath the worlds folder, the dimension -1 that was just created. Delete that, because we don't need that one anymore. Rename the dimension -10 back to -1. And then, step 8, return that NetherX jar file back to its original name, .jar or whatever you did to rename it. And then 9, you can start up Minecraft. You now have nether quartz chickens, you now have soul sand chickens, and your nether has been restored back to the NetherX. And I could have just trashed the NetherX completely and stayed with it's not vanilla, the modded Minecraft experience of the nether, but the pack has NetherX. I'm going to stick with the pack, and because of the problem with NetherX, this is my method of getting around it. So I have here nether wart chicken and nether quartz chickens, 6 of each. So yay, I have them. Let's spin around and run back in into the house before nighttime show. That's this side, yes. And we'll go down to here. Nothing new is happening down here. And a few changes down here. I'll back up so you can see. I have been breeding a whole bunch of these chickens. These guys are originals. You can see here's other stuff that I've used. These are producing, and these are colors. And I've got all the colors. This top set here is all the colors minus blue. Well, that's because blue is lapis, so I've got that already. So there's those. We've got the prismarine stuff, obsidian. Oh, I'm so happy to finally get obsidian going. But tons and tons of stuff. The last 2 I just did were the draconium and the awakened draconium. And you can tell there's so much of this because I was waiting for these guys to breed. I'd give them a whole bunch of seeds, and then I would AFK and go to bed. And so that's why there was a lot of stuff done. And then the very last, just before I started recording, I took all my osmium and threw it into a compacting drawer because, you know, why not? And that one, there is no osmium chicken, so I can't do anything with that. Osmium. Oh. Holy cow, there is an osmium chicken. I looked earlier and there wasn't one. Well, okay, I can breed it with an iron and a nether quartz chicken. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be grabbing some nether quartz here and some iron there. Yep. Let's throw these guys in, 16 of each. Do I have seeds? I do. Oh, let's go ahead with... we'll make 16's worth of them. I haven't bred up a bunch of these. Some of these I've done 10-10-10s, but not all of them. Let's like here, the Draconium, the Awakened Draconium. Yes, I wanted lots of them, and so I went ahead and bred those up to 10-10-10. These guys only just spit out nuggets. So it takes a while for these guys to generate all the stuff that I want. The Draconium one, these I also bred up to 10-10-10, and they do ingots, which is nice. Anyway, so lots and lots, and if we go around the back here, I left a space here so I could access this controller, but I've got, these are the third tier pipes for transporting stuff, and you can see the stuff has just come flying on in. I needed the third tier because there's enough stuff going on it couldn't handle. There was like too much of a draw, and the chickens on the far end never got picked up. And so there's got to be something about the way these things are handling the processing. Oh, here comes some Draconium. And Awakened Draconium. All right, so there's that. And stuff, let's head into the Nether to show you some of the stuff that I've done. Nope, one more up. Over here, let's go to Nether Farm. Come on, get me over here. There we go. All right, so here's the Nether Farm. This is the third one I've done, and let's put hover mode on. So that's where I died to a stinking blaze spawner brute that's got armor, and that's right next to a nether fortress. So I kept that because that tells me where the nether fortress is. And oh yeah, I'm way above the nether right here. That's where I made the first one I made down there in the fungus forest, and that did me no good because I got mushrooms and I didn't get any of the nether skeletons that I wanted. Nothing else. Occasional pigmen, I think, but it was really, really bad. And this one, this Nether Farm, I did over here. And is the biome still hell, or is it a different biome over here? Okay, so this is the hell biome, and yeah, there's a couple weird structures popping through the netherrack, but it's got some. It didn't give me any nether skeletons, wither skeletons in here. So I said, poo. And I was flying around, and I spotted in the Ruthless Sands biome that wither skeletons would occasionally spawn in that biome. And since I'm way up above here, nothing spawning down below, this is going to spawn everything. And I thought maybe I could go to the I keep wanting to say skeletons. If I went to the fortress, then that would be handy, but no, I wasn't going to make this for a fourth time. I said, nope, I've got to keep this here. Oh, here, let's get a little bit of XP. Oh, wow, that wasn't much XP at all. These have XP in them because they repair, and this is where I get more XP added. Oh, I should always have this door closed. No nether chickens at all spawned whatsoever. But one of the things, this has worked really, really well, not so much for getting tons and tons and tons of skulls, and I think if I'm down in the nether fortress it might do more, but it has done lots and lots of experience. So if I snag this, let's come over away from the vacuum hopper. Oh, still 49. If we take a look at this, L is my key binding. I don't think I changed it. I went with the mining specialization. Stone cutting, I've gone all the way to level 10 on this. So I'm 30% speed boosted on harvesting stone times 10. So, what, 300, or is it 30 plus 30 and then plus 30% on that plus 30? I don't know. But I'm really buffed with that. And then prospecting, I've maxed out the 5 levels of this, so I'm 25% chance of doubling per level. That's my guess. I did a little bit with the wood cutting just so it's faster, but I haven't done anything to improve that because I don't care. You know, once you get the lumber-axe, you can just chop things down like crazy, and who cares? Sprint, I really don't care about sprint. I'm not really sure what athletics does, but sprint, I really don't need the super speed. If any, and maybe that's because I'm used to playing on multiplayer servers where the faster you go, the more the chance of rubber banding, and so I say I don't need that. Flint harvesting, I don't care. I've got all the flint I need thanks to the chicken. Treasure hunting, I'm not sure. Let's think of, so treasure hunting, random chance of digging up treasure from dirt. I may do that. Right now, no. But I may actually do that. Okay, sprint. What does this do? Athletics. Oh, okay. This I definitely do like the idea of doing. Less damage per falling. Yes, I do like that. Crafting. I came into here and I added 1 level to green thumb. It gives a little bit of chance of an extra tick of growth for crops around me, and I've been growing lots and lots of wheat, but I haven't done much with that. I did add a few harvesting efficiency, because getting more wheat as I'm harvesting, that's always nice. Then fishing proficiency, this actually gives you a chance of extra stuff when you fish, and I haven't done any fishing. Combat, I've loaded up a bunch here. Random crits, 3 of 5, melee damage, 6 out of 10. Shield proficiency, don't really care because I really don't use shields, but Iron Skin I have maxed out. 5% reduction per level. So if that's 50% damage reduction, taking half damage? I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. And I'm going to bump up a bunch more here because when I run this thing, this just goes like gangbusters pumping stuff into here. And so why not use the levels? That's what I got this here, was specifically for the levels and for the skulls. Nether quartz, I got chickens. Gold, I got chickens. But, you know, waste not, want not. Likewise, I've got chickens for all of these things. Oh, even magma creams. Yes, I've got that. So that's what I've been doing over here, and that's been working out mighty nicely. I am almost totally there's a few things I don't care about, like the wood lumbering. I really don't care about that. But athletics, that gives me the fall damage reduction. I like that. I figured, oh heck, why not? Let's get some extra, you know, if I'm mining up dirt and I can get some extra stuff, why not? I haven't figured out what else is on there. Haven't maxed out the harvesting and green thumb stuff yet, but you know, I'll get to that. I did max out my combat stuff, so I've got the iron skin for a whole lot less damage. I think it's like 50%. My archery, it's weird that doesn't have a background on this one. So my drawstring is faster, and my arrow speed is faster, and then random crits and extra damage. So all those are really good. And so now I'm feeling really big, bad, and buff. But you may spot a problem and probably laughing at me right now. But let's go around here, and I'm making me another digital miner. I'm going to just keep that in here rather than placing it in the world. I'm thinking maybe that will work better. And I want to get some stuff going on here. This is what I need to make an angel ring. Well, for that I need a chicken. And it just so happens, hey, I have a chicken right there. And so this will go ahead and make the ring, chicken wing ring. Flight of the Majestic Beast. And let's see. Oh, I didn't realize that state. Okay. Let's see. Oh, got to turn off my backpack. There we go. It's if I do a single click, doesn't do it, but if I double jump, like it gives me a slower fall. Not a super duper slower fall. Now it doesn't do it anymore, but it recharges pretty fast. So that's pretty slick. Not super slick, but you know, we'll go ahead and take that. The next is the. Well, let's go back to one of these rings. To make the full angel ring, you need the ring of the flying squid. Well, to make the ring of the flying squid, let's go ahead and click on the ring of the flying squid. I've got everything here, and the chicken wing ring goes right there, but I need a squid. Well, it just so happens that you're not supposed to be here anymore. Go away, you. Just so happens there's quite often a bunch of squid that spawn nowhere near here. Come on, you guys spawning normal. There we go. Come here, you. You want to be part of my ring. Thank you. Oh, let's just... I teleported home before I took fall damage. Alright, so that will go ahead and we'll slot that right there. That gives me the ring of the flying squid. And this uses some GP power. And you can see I've got 85 going. And we'll stick that in there too. You can go in there too because I don't care about that. For power, I've got these watermills down here. And something new I've not seen before. I've got 6. I just made 6 of them because why not? And the water source blocks are underneath the... Oh, hey, I've got some fish in here. The water source blocks are underneath or above the sea lanterns for light. But the strange thing, something I had not noticed before here, and I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen because you can't see it. It's power generating of 16, but the effective power of 14.22. So I'm losing some efficiency. I don't know because I'm so close to each other. I have never seen that before. Let's just break that. See, that's 7%, and now it's fully powered. So yeah, it looks like if it's a little bit too close, then they lose some. So it doesn't want you to be as dense as before. Well, I can expand it out there, but I only need 32, so that's not a big deal. Let's go ahead. Now they've got the squid ring. Let's go outside real quick and see what that's like. Because last time I tried to, whee! Oh, nope. Again, I've got my rocket on. Let's turn that off. So it's not as fast as the rocket, but does recharge, and I can kind of, go along, and it's not fabulous, but it will certainly work. Oh, let's do the minus fall damage. See how that works. About a heart from that height. That would normally take far more. Alright, and so the next thing, I need to go ahead and put this ring there to get the angel ring. Well, let's do this one. And I got the bat. That was pretty easy to find. It was just nearby. This one is a problem. Let's go back to here. I need a ghast in here. I need a ghast, and if I try to click with this cursed lasso on a ghast, it says it's got too much health. I need to bring it down. This is where this comes into play. I do way too much damage now just with my stupid cursed lasso. If I punched him, I've killed every ghast, and I've been out in the nether hunting a whole bunch, and I've killed everyone. I thought, okay, well maybe if I just shoot and I'll kind of wound it because it's not enchanted. No, dead. Single punch, dead. Multiple times, dead. And so I'm going, alright, so there's something, I can't do the normal method of getting the ghast. So, I still have a plan. My plan is over here. Wooden spikes. They reduce health to half a heart and don't kill. So that's my plan. If I can make me a spawn structure in the nether that will give me a ghast, and I push him up against these wooden spikes, it will knock him down to half a heart, and then I can use my cursed lasso, and then I can get him. And if that sounds like a bit of work, it is. And one bit of work later, we've got this. Oh, 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 oh. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, let me sneak in. Do you like those guys flying through? I think he can still see me, so he may launch something at me. Hello. Come to me. Gimme. Gimme. Oh, come on. Got him. Ho, 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 ho. So, that was very, very nice. I didn't expect him to appear that soon. But, okay. I'm happy with that. Here, let's finish this off. Oh, I can't go in there, but these are the mob filters. So anything that is a mob, getting a little bit lower. Let's turn off the lights. Anything that is a mob will fly through. And back here, I've got two fans, and they're levered on. They have max width, so that they fill this entire space. They have height to push anything that's tall, like say a ghast, and it will go the distance. So these will push things all the way to the end, and then you can see I've got the 4 wooden spikes in there to chop them up, and we'll just go backwards. So anything that spawns in here, because I really don't care about anything else, look at them all fly through. They will just fall through, and I got it double wide because there are some bigger mobs out there. And even though that's the hell biome, and that's one of the best places to spawn a ghast with Netherex, that works, and that works remarkably well. Now, I brought with me some of these drops of evil, so I could go ahead and make that cursed earth so it would spawn more, but no, I've got a successful ghast, and I didn't even expect it to appear that soon, but I am going to go ahead and turn the lights on, because I really don't need everything spawning in there. Whee, look at them go. Bye, guys. Alrighty, so now that I've got my ghast, and that was far easier than I thought it would be, I'll go ahead and snag my angel ring, and if we, let's see, I am disabled, so I've got the creative flight going on, and it is using 32 GP, but I've got plenty more, so not a problem. That is exactly what I want, and what I really want is to turn this into a bauble. There's the bauble one. Let's put it in there. And it still works. So now it's out of my inventory and working mighty nicely, so yay! Let's go ahead and take that bit of armor off. That can go in there, and it'll get fully gassed up. So I've got a backup method there if I need it. And I think I've got the armor. I have no idea where my my armor went, or maybe I didn't actually make some. I'll have to check. I'll have to go ahead and maybe make some armor. This armor is really good as far as preventing damage. You know, it's gotten some wear and tear, but they just don't hit me. They just don't hit me at all, and I'm really liking that. But let's go up and out and celebrate our flying abilities. Whee! Yay! Creative flight is so very nice. Oh wow. You can tell I've AFK'd over here a whole bunch because the gardens have just spread like crazy all over here. I had the other ones. Yeah, this is spread a little bit. Those have spread there. Those have spread. Yeah, that's very crazy. But now I can go through and I can light up things very nicely. Like I can light that up. Oh yes. Oh, okay. So I always do like it when I can get creative flight going, because it opens up travel, because, you know, hey, I can travel with the jetpack, but this is faster, but not too fast. The jetpack flying horizontally in hover mode is so slow, but it's a nice intermediary step, and I'm liking that. I've got pretty much all the resources I need, except for one. Certus Quartz. There are no Certus Quartz chickens, so that's why I was thinking, I don't need the digital miner. I've got all those chickens producing so many resources. Yes, I do. I need Certus quartz, and so that's the next big thing, is to take that out into the mining dimension, mine a whole bunch of Certus quartz, so I can start the process of getting an ME network set up, because then I can access all of the stuff in the drawers and use it. Makes the building up so much easier, and all that drawer stuff just sitting out there in the open, get it gone. I don't want to see any of that anymore. None of it. None. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer, hanging out here in the Engineers Forest 3 world, getting a few things done. And thanks for watching. Bye.